Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, and Denmark in the Meiou and Taxes. Today we are starting with a really hated event, which is called Estates Are Restless. Several of your most powerful citizens from the various estates have come to you with concerns involving the new direction of your government. They seem especially concerned that this more centralized government might infringe on their traditional rights. Well, we can refuse to acknowledge their concerns, which gives us prestige, but yeah, they will lose what they have left of their loyalty. Or we can remind them of the many advantages that trusted partners and friends might have, which would give us 5 corruption. Or we can attempt to convince them that a strong state is necessary to defend their lands or decentralize. Let's try to attempt to convince them, and it worked. I'm not entirely sure if we lost stability points. No, we didn't. Okay, so we were lucky this time. Meanwhile, we're gaining gold, and the town hall has been built in our capital. The population has still not been recalculated, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get kind of high. We are building the roads here, and I'm thinking of building a fort, which would give us additional boost to urban gravity, but I think I'm gonna do that after we build. Well, that's another thing. I was thinking about the plan to expand our navy, and we're frankly having trouble with maintaining the fleet. We're losing 4 sailors every month, which does not seem a lot. But I don't think we even have enough to get new ships out at this point. How many? Okay, we would need 100 sailors, so we don't even have the enough sailors to do this. So I guess the plan for the expansion of the navy is out for now, and we might focus on different things. I'm actually thinking it might not be a bad idea to build the communal hall here and a port. Or we might build a trade wharf in Sealand. But with that amount of money, we could build a warehouse here, which might even be better. I'm a bit uncertain. Oh, okay, country modifier expired. Okay, I was leveraging noble ties to get extra relations. And is there something that we can drop? No. Okay, so let's demand support it again. Leverage foreign noble ties. But we'll need to grant them something in return. Let's grant them gold, and let's grant them... Oh, okay, we cannot grant additional favor. Okay, I wanted to grant them some privileges, or what was that, where we gain 2 corruption. But hey, gold is something that we do have, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, and military technology. So let's get that. Extra yearly army tradition, the Hoofddienst. So, most early artillery was so heavy that it was impossible for all intents and purposes, only used during sieges. The Hoofddienst was a smaller cannon that was portable enough to bring along on campaigns, and even used during battle with some difficulty. Military tactics increased, lad morale increased, artillery fire increased, and enables swivel gun and modern castle. Interesting. Okay, so I think that's wrong, because we already did have Hoofddienst, so... Okay, this one gives more offensive morale, more defensive shock, but one less defensive fire. Well, swivel gun anyway. What is that? The preferred unit of our country is... Wait, what? It doesn't seem... Okay, here we got it. The expense of producing bombards combined with their immobility to make them the expense of producing bombards combined with their immobility to make them a viability on the battlefield. That doesn't make sense. It made them the viability on the battlefield. The success of the Hussite rebels showed rulers that small mobile guns had a place on the battlefield. The Pedrero, also called Abrecos, Perrier Aboite, or a murderer, filled that niche. It was a small breech-loading swivel gun that was quick-firing for its time and light enough that it could be pulled on a limber, a two-wheeled cart that could be towed by horses, introduced by the Venetians in the 15th century. Okay, Atterda is dead. The great Valdemar IV Atterda is dead. While he will be known to the Swedes as Valdemar the Evil, most especially the Danes will remember him as the king that brought Denmark back from the ruins of the 12 years interregnum where German counts ruled Denmark. His heir and grandson Oluf is too young to rule immediately. His mother, the youngest daughter of Valdemar, will be his regent. Holy shit! Okay, look at that. So Margaret Estrid will become a new ruler. She has 666 statistics. And Olaf Birger with 530 becomes the heir. But he's 70. Okay. I think this event chain is completely fucked. But having Queen Margaret Estrid, it's very possible that Olaf will die before he can get on the throne, and we might have a new Estrid dynasty continuation. So that's really cool, I guess. We can go with massive celebration or a large celebration. Let's go with massive celebration, because having Queen Margaret Estrid on our throne is awesome. Election to the Danish monarchy. No, I'm the uncontested queen. And let's see what she has. What did we finish? Oh, the dynastic reputation. Finally, gain 50 diplomatic power. Impress diplomats. We need urban development, at least 10 in our capital. Well, I'm working on that, guys. I'm working on that hard. Building a road. Hey, urban gravity was recalculated, jumped up to 35.78. Queen Margaret is now Master Theologian. And Olaf is a visionary. Well, okay. Royal marriage from England, I accept. And royal marriage from the Isles, fuck off. Fuck off, seriously. Scotland. So we can choose 2 extra partners. Poland, let's go with a royal marriage. That will give us a consort. Prince Consort Stanislav Jagiellon. Okay, he's not bad. But we'll have an Estrid heir, hopefully, once Olaf kicks the bucket. Oh god, this is incredible. Look at those numbers. I think we can... Well... These guys won't ally with me. Because I'm... Oh, I reached my alliance limit. Well, let's say screw it for now. Wow, he's well connected. Good for us. Royal marriage for Szczecin. No. I'm not really interested in that. We'll keep to ourselves for now. Thank you. Well, I decided that our queen will get blessed, because that will give us additional prestige and legitimacy. So why the hell not? Especially because we're a Master Theologian, which should... No, actually, it's not doing anything for the Pope. I'm not even surprised, honestly. And we have a number of things that we can do now. One of them is switching to despotic monarchy. Right now, we do have... what is it called? Feudal monarchy, which lowers land maintenance modifier by 5%. Fort maintenance by 15, income from vassals is increased by 12.5, autonomy is increased by 0.1, Stability is decreased by 20%, or the stability increase interval, and manpower recovery is increased by 20%. Land force limit is increased by 1, and national focus cooldown -3. If we switch to despotic monarchy, we're gonna get stability increase interval by what, -20 plus 15. That's a bit weird, but okay. National manpower modifier by 10%, land force limit modifier by 10%, land maintenance lowered, unjustified demands lowered, stability we already spoke about, and manpower recovery speed 20%. So I actually want to switch to this because that will lower autonomy. So let's switch to it, and that will change a lot of things for us, especially it steals quite a lot of administrative power, but hey, I'm okay with that. We'll need to get the translated classics really soon, and would you kindly fucking die, Oluf? That would be just great. Thank you. Nobody wants you here. Now, with the fact that our queen is now a master theologian, expert on holy philosophy, wondering what we could do roleplay-wise. Oh, meteor sighted. Wow, we're really lucky with these stability events. Usually I get hit by them all the time. I'm thinking she might be interested in building the cathedrals in various places. Huh. Well, that would probably make sense. And we can go with multiple masts. Good omens! I am the rightful queen, or our faith is strong. Well, I am the rightful queen. Now we... Wait, what the hell? Why did the legitimacy drop so much? I didn't... We had 90, then we had 68. What the fuck is happening? This is really weird. Anyway, let's offer some favors to the lesser nobles. I'm gonna present them with a magnificent gift, which means their loyalty is now 71%. But I wanted to also show you one thing, and that is that our capital is now controlled by the burghers, which means that in case they get stronger ever again, we might ask them for that increase in urban development event, which would be really fine. Still no roads, huh? 29th of January during June. Okay, but our urban gravity is already quite high, so let's leave out capital for now. What about you? We could help you. I'd like to build maybe the trade wharf. That would really help with your trade value. Or maybe Scana could get the communal hall. That would actually make a lot of sense. I am still master theologian. Well, architectural visionary. That would be pretty good, but for now that's useless. Well, we got smugglers running rampant, which is one of the events that are just not positive at all. People are finding lots of ways of getting around paying taxes and fees on moving goods. This is cutting into our income, but stopping it would cost quite a lot in the short term. Well, we do have the money, so let's stop them. But I'm not happy about it. Meanwhile, this is kind of important. I'm gonna slow down the game as it's auto-saving. The burghers have gained a bit of influence, which is awesome because now I can ask them for support, and we can go with the expansion of city citizenship, which allows us to get lowered stability increase interval, which is not really a problem for us. But all provinces controlled by burghers receive additional 25% modifier on urban gravity and lowered unrest. So this one is actually really good because we will have way more population pouring into our city. By the way, the paved road network has been recalculated in our capital. Now the urban gravity is 40,000, which means that we got 6 urban development coming out of the 30,000 people that are living in the city. I am super psyched about seeing this. It will keep increasing in the upcoming months and years. That's just great. Flat out great. And the urban gravity in the second city that we have here, Sealand. We just don't have the trade wharf, which would be great because you could get a boost to your trade power. Well, whatever. One thing that's actually pretty cool is that we can now get the translated classics, so let's do that. Increased literacy led to more scholars rediscovering the ancient texts and translating them into the vernacular for public consumption. In this way, many classics one thought lost were produced once more. Administrative efficiency increased, and we can now build Mine Complex level 3. We're still not going to go with Diplomatic Technology level 16, but I'm thinking about embracing an institution, but I just should have done that before I actually leveled up. So let's not do that just yet. We have no advisors anymore because they all died, so I don't really have any roleplay reasons not to do stuff. But I'm thinking that the navy of our country really needs to start getting revamped. But first we really need to get that commune hall in Skåne, because we are hemorrhaging sailors. The sailors are gained from your urban population and from general population as well. We can see that from rural you get 20 sailors and from urban you have 200 sailors. So in this case, the urban population is way more useful. So we really need to push for more urban gravity so that we can get that. Alright, do we want to embrace... I'm so dumb that I didn't do that before. I guess we can still wait. We're doing okay on technology points, so... is there any chance that it's gonna grow fast? 0.12, 0.12, 0.1. Nah, we can't really wait for that. This one would be the fastest, and even this one gives us 3% per year. So I'm gonna get the increased, well, we're gonna go with the commune hall built in Skåne, which should greatly increase the urban gravity here. But quite a lot actually. It's 5. We have it's 25 bonus. There's no bonus here. There's a bonus of 10% here. So 45%. It's going to increase the urban gravity by around 7, I believe. So that's going to be a big change. And Skåne will start building up its town. Then we're going to look into the institution, and then we're going to upgrade our ships. That sounds about right. Well, we're gonna end this episode with a really interesting event, which is called Cephalic Mob. Just so you know, our religious head at this point is controversial, which means the missionaries have higher strength and the tolerance of the true faith is increased. But papal influence is lowered and legitimacy is lowered. So we are actually not gaining almost any papal influence right now at all. Fanatical worshippers have had enough of their leader. Upset due to what they see as corruption and heresy in the Catholic faith, an angry mob has formed and is marching on the religious leader of Denmark, who has barricaded himself in a temple and sent frantic messengers to the Queen for help. While we have no real love for the head of the faith, it would make the Queen look weak if we allowed the mob to roam freely. On the other hand, perhaps they could take care of a rival for us? Send soldiers to protect him, or let the mob roam free, which means that he might die, or we get a religious scandal. Actually, this is one of the events where I really think we can look into who we are. We are a master theologian. However, that increases the missionary strength and tolerance of heretics and heathens. So she definitely likes the guy because they are both studying Bible, and he comes with ideas that she might consider pretty interesting. So we're gonna send the soldiers to protect him, of course. In any case, by the way, we're already building the communal hall in Skene, thus starting or jump-starting the third city in our kingdom. We have increased our population in Norge-Zealand to 6, which is actually 41,000 people. And we are generally doing good. We're raking in gold left and right, so we will embrace the institution very soon. And we're probably going to get the multiple mast in the next episode and renew our fleet. Olaf Birger still does not want to die, though, which is a bit of a pickle. I'm considering just disinheriting him, but I think we'll have enough time to get another heir. Hopefully he won't just stay here forever. On the other hand, knowing how this thing goes, we do have a really good... Oh, it's not an idea, but it's... we do have a reason to disinherit him. Because our Estrid baby has been taken away from the throne. So, you know what? Fuck Olaf. He has been removed from our line of succession. And we will get an Estrid heir to the throne very soon. I do believe that. I do believe that, especially because we have no legal heir and just plus 15% from the overall marriages. I could actually go around and increase that number a bit. But hey, I'm not gonna. We are going to save things. Oh, and Scotland offers us an alliance. That seems like a shitty move because they are probably going to go into war with... Oh, they're allied with England. Okay, then there's no problem. So we have an alliance with both Scotland and England. And Western Noble demand privileges. No, fuck off.